And welcome back to Elden Wyrm. I'm gonna call this episode 2.5. I just want to do a little bit, just a little bit. Starting with having done a little bit of research of what we need. We need Dexterity 13 and Arcane 13 to use that dagger. In addition to that, I will want 15 faith, and after that we are going to bump vigor by another point. And now we are practically broke, but that's okay, we'll deal with that later. Hello, sir!
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
What a very friendly man, Sir Gideon Ofnir, if you remember the opening. Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing!
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
So yeah, that's him. And then here we have a monk.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Yes, we do see the guidance.
You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers?
I mean, can't afford any of them right now, but we probably do want to pick up Flame Sling and Heal. Those are useful. Maybe Rejection. There's a bunch of useful incantations that we can pick up, and we actually do have enough faith to use some of these. Because it just leveled faith to 15, because we will
May the
need that.
Golden Order shine through you.
Well, another guy who can teach incantations, D.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. You've met Garank, I take it.
Yes, I have met
Then
Geraint.
owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
He also teaches incantations. He teaches incantations that require both faith and intelligence. Including the Order's Blade, which will enchant your weapon with holy damage, which will allow you to kill undead significantly easier. And the Litany of Proper Death, which is an incantation that's really good at destroying undead.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to to the very last.
So yeah, he doesn't like undead things. Speaking of undead things, though he's not actually undead, he looks like it. A guy who doesn't say much. Now then, here we have the twin maiden husks. You can offer them bell bearings, which is how you expand their wares. And they're your primary shop. I really would like to buy some stuff, but right now they just don't have stuff for us. Or rather, we don't have stuff for them. Got a couple of neat little weapons in here. And we could buy just a basic dagger. I think the dagger is probably deals significantly less damage than the club. But it'll attack faster and consume less stamina per swing. Might be worth considering.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Very well.
Be sure to tell me if you meet her. She's a servant, she's been my I've lost count of the number of... Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Then we have over here, where there's nothing. We can jump down there and get invaded by an NPC. You can see a whole bunch of blood splatters down there. So we're not gonna go down there, not in this state. Like, if we can't even beat Bloody Finger Nergius, then I don't think we have much of a chance of whatever we find down there. Well, and then we have Master Hugh.
You're a new face. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
What about the chains in your legs?
The chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
No, don't read too much into it. Well, no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Actually, we do have a bunch of runes. I think I actually will just straight up sell everything and buy ourselves some gear. We could also use it to level up again, but for now I'm just going to use this to buy something useful. Oh! And meet one more person. The famous hugging lady.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks, great champion.
We get hugged! Yay!
You are very warm.
Yay.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms, as often as you need.
Now, hugging her does, however, steal a little bit of our vitality, but she gives you the item to cure yourself of that vitality loss. So, whoop, we fix it. And this mirror, you can just use this whenever you want to recustomize, including changing your name and everything about your character's look. Anyway, let's very quickly just run over here. Just get ourselves like the most basics of basics, just something that's a little bit less shitty. Actually, I just realized what we probably would want to get. Start by getting ourselves a finger seal. And yeah, I think we can going to just get this basic suit of armor. That does cost us a lot of money, but it's something. There we go. And yeah, a finger seal, because we will need a seal to use incantations. For now though, this ought to have significantly helped us become more durable. Does cost a bundle, but hey. Yes, now I need just a little bit more runes, and then I'm gonna pick up just a basic sword. Something very basic, but it'll probably beat our club. But yeah, I remember where to get that sword. Actually, I guess I'll do a little dungeon whilst I'm here. Just gonna quickly grab a couple of runes. You know, same thing again. Go through here. Trigger the boulder. There we go. I think to be on the safe side, I think one boulder will do, but just to be on the safe side, I'll do 2. Actually, I should probably... Ah well, I can always fix that later. And I can fix it off camera even. I'll probably do a bunch of stuff off camera at some point. Particularly, you know, grindy stuff. There we go. So yeah. Now then. I'm gonna go to the first step. All the way back at the start. Hop on our horse. We're going to ignore the Earth Tree Sentinel for a little bit longer. Just grab a little ruin fragment, just because we can. Head this way. We'll ignore the troll for now. I'm entirely confident that I can beat him, given enough patience. But I think patience is not what we should be aiming for right now. I got a couple of demi-humans living here by the shoreline. That's okay, that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is this merchant. Hello, sir.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
It's okay, I just want to buy something from you. I want to buy your broadsword. Ooh, I also want to buy your short bow. And then an armor book, yes please. Stone Digger Troll's Lance Quartz. No. And then I'm gonna buy 97 arrows. There we go.
Done?
Thank you. Right. Now we have a broadsword. It scales slightly worse off our strength. So we lose 1 point from our scaling. But we gain some dexterity scaling, and it does a much higher base damage than the club. So on the whole, it's already an upgrade, just by that. And then we are also grabbing that bow. Now we have a bow that we can switch to. It's quite useful. Just gonna then briefly go along here towards this part of the beach. Yes. There's a slime here and there's a couple of undead. Ah! Now, and here's the interesting thing about undead. Is that they stitch themselves back together unless you hit their bodies whilst they're dead-ish. Now, we will ignore that slime. We have no real elegant way of killing it. Actually, we do. We absolutely do. Oh, we don't have enough cracked pots. Fair enough, so we don't. No, I just realized I've never actually... Oh. Done this jump before. Okay. So I think this allows us to just, yeah, it just allows you to jump back up here. All the way back at the start of the game. It's a little shortcut back up, I guess. Not entirely sure what you would need it for. Hey, Vare is still here. Actually, what does he say to us now that we have a maiden?
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormvale.
I did?
And off you trotted to the Round Table Hold. My sincerest congratulations. But how did you find the Round Table? Oh, you don't have to say it. Before, the Round Table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests and has-beens. I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the Round Table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
I don't need a seat.
Yes, I see. Perhaps it's just as well. Besides, you are maidenless. One can only do so much with the materials provided. But then again, if you should realize the error of your ways, I'm always willing to hear you out.
Silly Vare. You know what? What was it? Oh yes, I said there was a little dungeon down there. I'll go do that dungeon. We ran straight past the entrance without tagging the grace, so I will have to go down there again. It's just a short little dungeon. Ooh! I do realize something though, which is that we have no torch. Whilst we don't need a torch, it would make, particularly for the recording, I can only imagine how dark my screen is currently for you guys. So I should probably go and get a torch. Now we can buy one from Kale, but we do not have enough runes, so we'll just quickly go and earn ourselves another couple of thousand runes. And then we'll also buy one of the cookbooks he still has. So just quickly grab some free and easy runes. Did we? Ah, I didn't do that correctly. I turned too quickly. After all, I need to let the boulder kill itself by falling off the cliff properly. There we go. You need to hear the loud click. If you don't hear the loud click of the boulder striking stone, then it despawns before it dies. And it might be weird when I describe a boulder as dying, but that very much is what it's doing, because it's not actually a boulder. It is an actual living thing. I'll explain that later. It's connected, funnily enough, to Sylvie. I did say that there's a reason why I elected to have silvery skin and silvery hair.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back.
I want to buy the cookbook, and I want to buy these cracked pots, and I want to buy this torch. There we go. We could also get ourselves just a basic shield. If we can wear it. So let's wear it.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
So we'll have a shield that we can use. Is it a good shield? No, it's pretty bad, but it's a shield. Right. I'm gonna do that cave, and that'll be the end of this episode. Oh, and then we should probably also have the torch out as well. Now we have also something that has a significantly better swing arc. See? Much better. There we go. Where's the cave? There's the cave. The coastal cave. It's a little friend Bok.
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh.
Don't worry, Bok. I know what I'm doing. down into this cave. Very carefully explore. Oh! There we go. Quickly murder everything. Okay. It's okay. Got this. Kill the big one. There we go. Grab some more moss. Light the way. Quickly double check. We get everything. Yeah, and that's the little drop. Okay. And then, oh look, we have a gold summon sign here. Old Knight Istvan. Let us summon him. Hello, Mr. Istvan. Join us over here, please. Now we'll summon some wolves. And we'll switch to our shield. Right. Whoa! Ugh. Stab him in the guts. Have a quick drinky. Stab him in the gut. Istvan's got some awesome gravity powers. Oh, we jump past each other. It's a complete fucking massacre. Tailoring tools! Yay! Well, now normally a lot of these dungeons are dead ends. This one, however, is a little different. This one keeps going. So, excuse me, gentlemen. I'm just coming through here. Stealing more of your moss. Cave moss. And then when you emerge over here, and if you look in the distance, you can see the shoreline. We are now on this little island here. There's not a lot going on this island, but what is going on here is pretty cool. For one, this island has a lot of wildlife. Especially tortoises. Many tortoises. At least that's what my memory says. Could be wrong. There's also jellyfish. And there's this church. The Church of Dragon Communion. Where we can perform Dragon Communion. Where we can learn Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw and Dragon Maw. Unfortunately, the primary reagent for performing Dragon Communion is a Dragon's Heart, which we don't have. The only way to get the Dragon's Heart is, well, to kill a dragon. Let's see, was there anything else interesting about this island? Ah, yes. A somber smithing stone. Excellent. Somber smithing stones are used for upgrading special weapons. Anyway, let's go tell Bok that we beat up his bullies. And then really finish the episode. Hey, Bok!
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me.
Nah, man. Look, we found the sewing needle that they had.
Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle. What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
Indeed, Bok, you cannot.
Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
Indeed. And so starts the quest line for Bok, the seamster. Do we have enough for another level up? We do. Gotta keep investing in vigor. Vigor, the one stat that will never let you down. Not at least until you hit, like, I don't know, 40 vigor. 60 vigor is really where it starts dropping off hard. But 40 vigor is a good early milestone to aim for. For now, though, that was the end of this episode. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Boop.